She only skimmed $5 at a time. She ended up taking 6 people's lives and jobs off the board. The tip. The diner on the edge of Memphis smelled like fried onions and burnt coffee. The clock above the counter ticked louder than the talk. The walls shone with grease before noon. Monica knew those walls better than her own kitchen. Her locker door was covered with cheap souvenir magnets, her odd hobby. She drank her coffee black, no cream, even when everyone else cut the bitterness with milk. One sound bothered her more than any other, the crunch of chewing. That morning, a man in a wrinkled suit slid into her booth. No thanks, no hello, eggs, bacon, black coffee, phone to his ear the whole time. He waved her off when she asked if everything was fine. When he left, the plate shone with grease. The check had a blank tip line. Monica picked it up and stopped, just blank, no numbers. Behind the counter, the cook griped about detergent discounts. The cashier talked about rain on the radio. Life ran its usual route. Monica's eyes stayed on the empty field. A coin the customer had flicked onto the table rolled under the booth. Monica bent to get it, banged her head on the seat's edge, swore under her breath. Pain and insult mixed. She pulled up the check again, took a pen, and wrote neat as anything, 5. The paper slid easy into the till. No one noticed. The customer was gone. The machine accepted the figures without a question. $5 wasn't much, but inside Monica felt something odd, less theft than compensation. She squeezed the coin in her palm, cold metal, a small talisman. Under the saucer the busser cleared, $2 bills lay flat. Monica never saw them. That evening she tucked the coin into her apron pocket. A plastic cup with the last of her black coffee sat by her hand. The lot was empty. The diner's neon blinked. She felt like she'd done something important, though it was only numbers on paper. That's how what they'd later call a scheme began. To her, it looked like a small justice for other people's rudeness. Next day looked ordinary. For Monica, it was a new game. She made her rules. Deserving meant finger snappers who summon you like a dog, people who drop napkins and don't pick them up, folks who leave without a thanks. If the tip line was blank for that kind, her hand went for the pen. $5, $7, $10. The figures appeared dry and clean, like part of the job. Paper took them all the same. The register printed totals without comment. Bills settled in her pocket like grounds in a cup. Midday, the diner ran its routine. In the kitchen, the cook argued gas prices, swearing they'd shoot to hell by month's end. 2 at the counter fought baseball, Cardinals, or Cubs. No one saw Monica linger over checks longer than usual. That evening, she hauled a neighbor's groceries up the stairs. "You're an angel," the woman said. At home, Monica opened the budget app, rent, phone, loans. The numbers scraped together hard. She pulled out the coin. The cold edge now felt like a button. Her thumb rubbed it as if to start a machine. Luck gave her a new trick. A customer split a bill in 2 and the system wiped the tip line. Monica put the usual 5 back and realized this bug could work for her. Corrections turned from accidents into practiced moves. Each day the thrill grew. She didn't take from everyone, only the deserving, her logic, her small justice. Nobody around noticed any difference. The waitress worked, customers chewed, the cook cursed, the TV droned. Inside her something shifted. She knew she'd stepped over a line and didn't want to step back. The coin in her pocket chimed when she took off her apron, a small sound with dangerous music in it. Diner gossip moved faster than bacon smoke. Everyone saw Monica leave with a fat wallet. "Lucky again," Julie grunted in the locker room, straightening her badge. She counted mortgage cash morning and night. An extra 5 meant more than lunch. These cheapskates won't tip a buck, but you always land it. Laura, the youngest, clutched her bag strap like a school kid. First real job in her family. Maybe you do have a trick, she asked, voice thin. You can't be lucky every time. Monica shrugged. Maybe I know how to smile. The locker room had its own weather. Instant noodle packets on the table. Julie shuffled bills between envelopes, whispering, for the loan, for the light. Laura blow-dried her socks while they argued where detergent was cheaper. Monica's luck rubbed raw. A glitch flipped it all. One day a customer left Laura a generous 10. She beamed until the system ate it when the card ran and zeroed the tip. Laura stared at the check. Customer gone, money gone. She looked at Monica. Monica slid her own check into the till, face blank. That night Laura cracked. I know what you're doing, she said, eyes down. I want in, otherwise there's no way. Julie snorted. At least she's honest. They've shorted me at the store 100 times. Time to take some back. Monica said nothing. She took the coin out, spun it, put it away. Laura watched the motion too long. Silence hung. The coin clicked on the table like an invitation to new rules. Diner gossip moved faster than bacon smoke. Everyone saw Monica leave with a fat wallet. Lucky again, Julie grunted in the locker room, straightening her badge. She counted mortgage cash morning and night. An extra 5 meant more than lunch. These cheapskates won't tip a buck, but you always land it. Laura, the youngest, clutched her bag strap like a school kid. First real job in her family. Maybe you do have a trick, she asked, voice thin. You can't be lucky every time. Monica shrugged. Maybe I know how to smile. The locker room had its own weather. Instant noodle packets on the table. Julie shuffled bills between envelopes, whispering, for the loan, for the light. Laura blow-dried her socks while they argued where detergent was cheaper. Monica's luck rubbed raw. A glitch flipped it all. One day a customer left Laura a generous 10. She beamed until the system ate it when the card ran and zeroed the tip. Laura stared at the check. Customer gone, money gone. She looked at Monica. Monica slid her own check into the till, face blank. That night Laura cracked. I know what you're doing, she said, eyes down. I want in, otherwise there's no way. Julie snorted. At least she's honest. They've shorted me at the store 100 times. Time to take some back. Monica said nothing. She took the coin out, spun it, put it away. Laura watched the motion too long. Silence hung. The coin clicked on the table like an invitation to new rules. At the bank, it looked routine. In monitoring, an operator scrolled a list of disputes. The algorithm highlighted small ads, 5, 7, 10, 20. Same place over and over. Same diner at the edge of town. The numbers formed a pattern, similar hand, similar bumps. Happens too often, she told a coworker. He nodded, tick in the box. Back at the diner, life did its thing. The cashier cursed pricier cigarettes. The TV pitched dog food discounts. Customers chewed. Servers hustled. No one knew the bank's database was already stringing their checks together. The auditor arrived quiet, gray suit, tight tie, tired eyes. He took a booth, ordered an omelet and coffee, ate slow, wrote notes. He signed the check with no tip but tucked 4 cash dollars under the saucer. Monica took the check by reflex, wrote 10, slid it into the till, never thought twice. The second breadcrumb laid itself. Julie rushed and wrote a 7 with a little serif. The same 7 showed up on other checks. The sums lined up by table numbers. The system connected dots. Customer calls started, not dramatic. I didn't write 20, check it. I'm 5 over, can you look? Weird, maybe a mistake. Bank reps logged complaints, more ticks in the box. By evening, the owner got an official request. The printout showed his diner's name and rows of matching lines. He read it, frowned, said one thing. "We'll look into it." No big speech, no scene, just the click of a mechanism that wasn't stopping. Morning brought an unexpected summons to the back room. The owner came with two people from the bank. They laid out check printouts, names, dates, sums. "It's all here," he said evenly. "Too many matches." The bank woman kept it short. Same handwriting, same amounts, customer claims filed. The room stayed quiet, AC rattled, papers rustled, no moral speeches, just facts, tables, dates, numbers. The owner sighed. "We could fix it if everything was returned, but the totals differ. Not everyone can cover." Laura stared at the floor. Her corrections had gone to rent long ago, nothing to return. Julie pressed her mouth thin. "I'll take the blame, say it was my idea." The bank man shook his head. They put camera stills on the table, different hands at the till. The logs agreed, not just her. The talk stayed dry. The decision was simple. Termination, then the bank. Consequences hit at once. Julie's mortgage wobbled, daily bank calls. Laura returned her lucky dress, tag back on, box creased. Grocery money mattered more. Monica said nothing. When she stood, the coin slipped from her pocket and rolled, chimed. No one bent to pick it up. She looked at it and didn't either. That evening, the diner ran again. New faces at the counter, burgers on plates, TV muttering news. Life went on like nothing happened. Only Monica knew the hole that was there now, and no numbers would fill it. The bus stop sat out on the edge, peeling paint, empty bench cracked down the middle. A week-old paper lay on the asphalt. Front page, specials on detergent and bologna. Monica sat with an old check in the same coin, paper yellowed, numbers nearly ghosted. She stared a long time, then got up and crossed to the kiosk. A tip jar sat on the counter. The coin dropped in, soft sound, nobody noticed. Her phone buzzed. "Laura," she said, on the other end, tired but steady. "Found an evening gig, not a restaurant, it's something." A minute later, Julie texted, "Bank gave me a deferral, still here." Monica put the phone away, went back to the bench, held the old check until the bus turned the corner. Engine steady, doors opened on time. She stood, tossed the check in a trash can, stepped to the door. On her last order, the tip line had been left blank. She didn't touch it. The bus was half empty. It smelled like cheap cleaner and wet jackets. A couple of students argued football. A woman up front read pharmacy coupons. The driver nodded at Monica once and forgot her. She took a window seat, watched the street she knew. The diner slid away, new faces, new rules. Life moved on as if she'd never been there. She pressed her palm to her pocket. The coin wasn't there anymore. For the first time in a while, the pocket felt light. She fed change into the fare box, heard the familiar ring. It meant nothing now. Store signs flickered by, neon and wet asphalt, people on their errands, everything simple and even. Life was ordinary again.